Okay. Even I needed to come out of my semi-retirement to make a video out of this. Okay, dude. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I've ever talked about like how much this fucking arc means to me. Okay, because this is big ass fucking news. Like, I'm hyped. I'm hyped. And I'm sure like everyone like who's a fan of Gintama and everyone who's my friend is hyped about this as well. But I don't. Okay, but I also want to make this video. Like, of course, I want to make the video because I'm excited. But there's another reason I want to make the video, and that's to be like real at the same time. And I don't want to say like I'm going to be the voice of reason among all the hype vids or anything like that. But I think I in a sense I kind of feel like obligated to like let people know like what this means for the future of the anime. So with that being said, okay, I think everyone at this point knows like Gintama. Well, if you don't know now, you know. Okay, Gintama is my third favorite shonen manga, and well, just general series. I would say like that and Metal Gear. I would, yeah. Well, Metal Gear might be second, tied with Yu Yu Hakusho or something. But yeah, Gintama is essentially pretty much top three. So I fucking love this series, right? This arc right here that's about to be animated is the best fucking arc in the entire series, okay? Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing about this arc, right? This arc, Dragon Ball is my favorite series. Yu Yu Hakusho is my second favorite series as a series. But Shogun Assassination, I would put above like any Yu Yu Hakusho arc. Any Yu Yu Hakusho arc. I like the Shogun Assassination arc better than any Yu Yu Hakusho arc. And Yu Yu Hakusho is my second favorite series. That's my second favorite series, and I like Shogun Assassination above all those arcs. In fact, let me take it a step further. I like Shogun Assassination as much as any DBZ arc, as much as any DBZ arc, or and Dragon Ball arc, and Dragon Ball Super if it makes Resurrection F great, which I hope it does. That's how much I love this fucking dude. You guys already know how much I love freaking Dragon Ball, right? Like, it's my favorite series. I pretty much talk about it like 24/7 on this channel, in the stream, whatever, right? And so, like, you guys know, and you guys might not know, but you may not have known, but I could never like choose a favorite arc, right? I pretty much liked all the arcs. Well, I mean, if Resurrection F I thought was pretty bad, and I hope Super like corrects the shit out of that, which I might make a video about that actually after this, but that and I guess the first peel off arc would be like Resurrection F would be my least favorite arc, and then peel off would be my the first arc would be my second least fave. But that doesn't mean I hate the peel off arc. I love the peel off arc. I just pretty much hate Resurrection F and love everything else, right? I like this arc that's about to happen in Gintama as much as say the King Piccolo arc, the Saiyan arc, the 23rd World Tournament arc, 22nd World Tournament, Namek, the androids, Boo, like all of it. I like this arc as much as that. So you know what that means, right? This is a big fucking deal to me. This is a big ass fucking deal to me. Okay, and I think I've talked about like I don't think I don't think I ever I don't think I ever like gave my thoughts on the arc because I don't think I needed to give my thoughts on the arc. I think everyone who is a fan of Gintama and everyone who listens to me on Gintama knows that like I thought it was like a fucking fantastic arc. But this is I think like the first time that I'm like actually like ranking it like up there. Like I'm saying like how much I love how much I love that fucking arc. Like this is the arc that makes like Gintoki one of my favorite characters like ever, like easily ever, right? Fucking more than like Solid Snake. Solid Snake is my favorite video game character ever. This made Gintoki my favorite like even more than him. Like dude, he's like fucking number 2, only behind Goku. Okay, anyway. So this arc means like a lot to me, right? So yeah, I'm fucking hyped that we're going to be getting it on December 2nd. But because it's my favorite arc and I don't want to end the video on like on a sour note, I do want to get to like my criticism of this and like my the bad the quote unquote the bad side, if you will, right? If we're getting it December 2nd, that means let me put it in perspective to for those of you guys who don't watch Gintama and are watching this video, because yeah, I don't think I'm gonna spoil anything in here, but this arc in the manga starts on 502, right? I think in the manga like right now we're on 558, 9, 560 something. I don't know, but everything from chapter 502 up until like where we are right now, it's all continuous. It's all continuous. If you guys don't know anything about Gintama storytelling, and if you're new to it, it's basically like arcs, okay? It's arcs that have little to do with each other. So the storytelling is non-linear. So basically, like, it could be like a quote unquote an arc might be like 2 chapters, and it'll be like a gag like comedy arc, and then we'll get like a serious arc the next, like in some random point in time, and it will be like 7 to 8, 9 chapters, right? And then that will be adapted into like in the anime and whatever, right? So that sort of storytelling enables the anime to like pick and choose like which arc they want to animate, because not many of them, like, you don't have to go like from arc to arc to arc, because there's never that sense of continuity, there's never that sense of continuity and story flow, which is fine, right? But that's going to be a problem now for the anime, because if they're starting with the Shogun assassination arc, which is the name of the arc, on December 2nd, they're not going to be able to animate the other arcs, because it was like what I was saying earlier. Shogun assassination arc, this arc that I'm hyping up, chapter 500, it starts on chapter 502. You can't animate anything in between the next 2 arcs after that, because okay, so Shogun assassination arc is 502 to 526. Then Farewell Shinsengumi is 527 to 551, and the current arc that we are in now is from 551 to like where we are like right now, 559, 560, whatever. The problem with that is that, unlike previous Gintama arcs, which had little to no continuity in between their arcs, this one has continuity. Like, one arc, as soon as one arc ends, all the aftermath of that arc flows into the next, and then the aftermath of that arc flows into the next one, the current one. So you cannot take, so the anime Sunrise, Bandai Namco Pictures, they're not going to be able to animate other arcs, is basically what I'm saying. They're not going to be able to take the other arcs that they haven't animated and put them into the anime, which is kind of a bummer. Yeah, like, this is like one of my favorite arcs ever. Pretty much the only other story that I like as much as Dragon Ball, pretty much. But they have skipped so much stuff though. That's my problem. Like that's the part that's irking me. Of course, my hype is more than like what I'm disappointed that we're not gonna get. Hey, Gintoki Tsukuyo OTP fucking love potion arc. Like, everyone wanted to see that. Okay, I wanted to see that. I needed that, but we're not gonna be able to get that, and that irks me to no end. But we're getting a better arc in Shogun Assassination, so it's just kind of like, oh, okay, I can like live with it. But there's just like so much stuff that they need to animate. That Kagura boyfriend arc. I mean, we're getting the it's gonna be Tuesday in technically like 5 minutes, but we're gonna be getting fake illness, feigned illness on tomorrow. Tomorrow being in 24 hours and 5 minutes. So there are arcs that they still need to animate, but since now they're going to start with Shogun Assassination on December 2nd, that means the Gintama anime is going to have to end as soon as they finish it. Well, here's what they can do. There's 2 things that they can do. It seems like it's pretty much already set in stone that that's going to be happening on the 2nd. Okay, that and if you guys can't tell, like, what my gripe with that is that it's just too soon. They need to animate the other stuff first and then get to this, because everything is like continuous right now. All the plot that we're getting, it's continuous. You're not gonna be able to insert other arcs in between those. And if they do that, it's just gonna be awkward as hell. And I think Sunrise and Bandai Namco Pictures, they're not like, I don't want to say they're not like Toei or Studio Pyro, because I feel like that's kind of like too much shitting on that. Well, no. They're not like Studio Pyro I hope they're not like Studio Pyro, which just inserts filler like once canon stuff is happening, like major plot, like heavy canon stuff is happening, right? I hope they're not like that. Studio Pyro does that. I don't remember. Well, I mean, Toei did that back in the day with DBZ and Hokuto no Ken. I think about it, Saint Seiya too. I don't remember it in Slam Dunk or Sailor Moon, but I just hope they don't do that, because it's just going to make the story flow in the anime like worse. Like, it's just gonna like bring it down. It's gonna be awkward as hell. Okay, because like I was saying, like the aftermath of the current arc is going to flow into the arc after that, and so and that arc is finished, right? So basically, what I'm saying is like now that we're getting this on December 2nd, that means that pretty much this Gintama season is over, or it's going to be over. Like the next 4 episodes, so how many? So third, fourth, okay, so fourth, 11th, 18th, 25th. So 4 more episodes until we get Shogun Assassination. That's 4 episodes to cover like any one of the arcs. So Feigned Illness, I don't know how many episodes it's going to be. I don't think we got like an episode count or an episode an episode count for like how many episodes it's going to take to completely adapt that arc. But I would imagine it's like only 1 or 2, which means that the next 2 or 3 episodes are going to have to be either 1 or 2 of them are going to have to adapt like arcs. I mean, they could adapt arcs into 1 episode, I think. I mean, Love Potion, I would assume, is going to take at least 2 episodes, but I don't think we're going to be well, I hope we get it. If we get it, then like I mean, of course, I want to see the rest. I want to see Kagura Boyfriend. I want to see Homeless. Shout out to Josh Shore for letting me know all the other arcs that we missed. I want to see the Homeless arc, Kagura Boyfriend arc, the Guardian Spirits arc, the Excalibur arc, like all those other arcs. But I don't think. I mean, there's no way we can do all of that like in 4 episodes. Well, 3, because the next one we're gonna get is the Fake Illness arc. So that's my criticism. Like, we're not going to be able to see those arcs until the next season, which I assume is going to be like in 2017, 2018. Okay, so like that's my criticism. And now, since we're starting with this, is that 502 to 551, like those are the 2 arcs that just finished in the manga, and that's pretty much what they're going to start adapting, unless they decide to do filler at the end of this arc that's starting on the 2nd, which I hope they don't do, and I'm praying they don't do, because that will make like the story like so much more worse. In the anime is what I mean, like the story flow, I should say, not the, well, maybe not the actual story, the story flow. So 502 to 551, if we try and like estimate or calculate like how many episodes that's going to take, I would say that it's going to take 26 episodes, so about the average length of your anime. And that's 2 cores. So if we do the math, that means 4, 4, 6. So that means the anime will be ending sometime in June, or I would say June or July or August, if they decide to go more than the 26 and make those 2 arcs like, I don't know, like 30 episodes instead or something. Depends on how long they extend like each scene and how they adapt the episodes in the end. But that means that this season of Gintama is going to end then. Okay? That means it's going to end then. It's sometime in the summer, I would assume. So that sucks, because like I wanted to see like some of the other stuff, and especially because like Sorachi he's saying that he's getting prepared to end the manga. He didn't say he was ending the manga. He was preparing for the end of the manga. I think it was like Jump Festa 2015, which he said that almost a year ago. Now that I think about it, so that sucks. And so that's my dose of reality for everyone who's watching the video, my Gintama fans or whoever. On the flip side, though, I'm hyped as hell, because like I said, this is like one of my favorite arcs like ever. Like you heard me say before, I like this almost as much as any DBZ arc or just Dragon Ball arc in general. I'm not even bullshitting about that, dude. I've always been critical of like over dramatic material. When I feel like a manga or a series it's trying to shove drama and emotion down your throat, okay? And I don't want. Well, I'm not gonna say Gintama is guilty of shoving it down your throat, but I have said that Gintama is guilty of, in my opinion, of being like over dramatic at times. And one example would be like in my opinion, would be like the Soul Reaper arc. I just didn't feel like the issues or the speeches that Gin was giving in that arc were very. They didn't mean much to me. I didn't see like what the big deal was, so to speak. And so like I've been critical of it in Naruto. I've been critical of it in One Piece. I've been critical of it. Well, I haven't been critical of it in FMA and Gash Bell, but I've actually just started reading FMA and Gash Bell. Well, I won't say I've really started reading Gash Bell because I only read chapter 1 and that's it. FMA like is the one that I'm like reading like more now. But I find like those 4 series, all series that people, and I guess Animal Land, which is another Makoto Raiku film manga, that's guilty of it too. But those are just personal problems. I kind of feel like the writing suffers a little bit from those things, but it's not like like plot hole, like this, I'm going to knock this down like one score like on the scale or something. Like it's nothing like that. Okay, this arc right here, you would think that I would say the same thing. Like if you knew me, like I guess in real life, you would think I would say the same thing about this arc, but it doesn't. Like this arc right here, this is like Jiraiya when he and these are good dramatic, like great dramatic moments that I'm picking. Okay, this is like Jiraiya when he died in Naruto, when he was like, oh, I was a failure as a person. This is like Ace when he said like, oh, like did I deserve to be born when he died. This is like the Edward and Al flashback in FMA when they lost their limbs and their body, and Al lost his body and Ed lost his arm and leg. It's like that. This is like that level of emotion, and even greater. I'm telling you, this is the arc that made me love the fuck out of Gintama and Gintoki. Yo, so many good fucking fights. Look, signature fights, great fucking backstory, excellent storytelling, great art, fucking great choreography on the fighting too. Yo, everything that I wanted, like in a self-contained manga arc, was in this arc. Honestly, like the only problem that I might have with the arc is maybe just like the end of the arc, like the resolution, but that's about it. Like the main meat of the stuff, I guarantee you, is some of like the best shit that you will ever find. Like not only in a shonen manga, I just think like in a manga, like period. Like it's so good, and so this video is just serving like, I mean, yeah, it's serving to like serve that dose of reality that I wanted to like input like previously, but it's also like just to get like people like on the Gintama fucking like hype train. If you don't read the series or watch the series, start now. Like I was saying, like this art, dude. Farhan Kapadia, who if that's how you say her name, I probably like butchered your last name, but like he comments on my shit a lot. If you're watching this, dude, you watch April, right? This is like Itagaki, like in like one of the previous chapters when he was like, sorry I dropped the baton. This is like Vogue and his mom shit. Like, dude, it's that level kind of stuff, dude. It's that kind of level stuff. Okay? It's that kind of level stuff. This is like in Steel Ball Run, which is a 10 out of 10 by the way, and Vinland Saga 2 is a 10 out of 10. I might do a video on that later. I'm serious, like those are the 2 mangas that are like 10 out of 10 for me, but yeah, I mean, I scored Dragon Ball a 9 out of 10 on my enemy list, but I gave a Steel Ball Run and Vinland Saga a 10 out of 10. Like, yeah, it's like that fucking good. Like, this is like in Steel Ball Run when Johnny's dad was like, God took the wrong son. Like, it's that level of shit. You know, like how in Steel Ball Run, like every character like got like a backstory and like all that shit was emotional. Yo, I'm telling you right now, like I already know people are gonna say like, yo, Manu's like fucking like overhyping the shit out of this, but no, I'm serious. And considering like recent events, maybe, but as if I say anymore, I might spoil it. So I'm not gonna say that, but listen. Chapter 519, which coincidentally was actually the last like you want to know what, like 519, like you want to know why I remember that number before Gintama? Because it was the last chapter of Dragon Ball. It was like there's 520 Dragon Ball chapters, but only 519 of them are numbered. The one that's unnumbered was the one with Trunks and Gohan in the future, their whole past when 17 killed Gohan as a Super Saiyan by himself. Which is actually how it's different from the TV special. If you guys haven't read that, you guys should read that. It's pretty good. It's only a chapter, but it's still pretty good. Anyway, but that's what 519 like meant for me, and that's what it still means for me. But it also has a second meaning now because of fucking like Gintama and like this arc. Because like that chapter was like so good, and like once that moment gets like animated once it gets animated, yo, like I can already see like the forums blowing up. I can see like people like making it their profile pics. I can see like people like talking. Oh my god, yo, this is gonna be like like especially like in America, like where people like talk a lot about, or like a lot of anime fans talk about like emotional scenes and stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be like when people like react to like Ed and Al, like I was saying earlier with FMA, when they lost their limbs and the body. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna be like Jiraiya's death, Ace's death. It's gonna be like that. It's gonna. I can already see like transforming the entire freaking like not only the YouTube anime community, just like the manga anime fandom in general. Like this is, I'm not shitting you. Like this is gonna be like one of the most talked about like scenes in anime and manga. Like once 519 gets adapted, yo, the feels are gonna, it's over. It's over. It's over. That's pretty much all there is to it. But yeah, basically, get fucking hyped for this arc. I'm fucking hyped. Let's go. Even though I'm a little bit ticked off about some of the other arcs that we're not getting, that's okay. We're getting like one of the best arcs ever. Fucking like one of the best arcs in literature, fiction. Fucking King Recon, he already knows what to say. Go watch his vid. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And you know what? I'm gonna make that Dragon Ball Super video next. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'll hopefully see you guys in that next video. Peace. Thanks for watching. Bye.